It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day.
Guys.
Hi, David.
Guys.
Hi, David. My shit's gonna be out of focus. I can already tell. There we go.
Hold your hand up for a second.
Okay.
Now slowly bring it back to your face.
Yep. That's the trick.
Slowly.
Slowlier. No.
Got it.
Gucci.
More slowlier.
Gucci Mane. Oh my god. Oh my
Gucci
god.
made another one.
Oh shit. I'm gonna start my day.
We love Gucci.
We honestly do in this household. I listen to probably Gucci
I love
once a week.
Gucci.
And Migos. Migos.
And the Migos.
They're really good.
Oh, I know.
I will say I didn't realize how much Migos I knew until I listened to more of their albums where they basically took singles of theirs and just built a fucking album. I was like, Culture 3, you're really fucking good.
Yeah.
That's our Migos Minute. We're doing a new every week. We'll have a new Migos Minute. I'm down.
I could go on and on. I need more than a minute.
I can't. All right. I'm going to preface with, because as you guys know, how I have been of late, I just click record and then I'll start talking. I don't even give David time to settle in.
It's okay. I'm settled.
No,
That's what I do.
he's settled. As soon as it gets down, he's settled.
Yeah, I know where I'm going with this.
Before I even do the intro, I'm going to say, first off, sorry about the Disney episode. I literally cannot
Whatever.
fucking believe OBS updated
It'll be the
and my computer updated. My microphones were deactivated, so you can hear me from my fucking webcam mic, and I can hear you guys, and I can hear myself through your headphones occasionally when I'm loud. But it was so, and I was like, I could maybe spend like 6 hours trying to boost just mine. Not worth it. I was like, fuck that. We'll just
piece of shit. No.
we'll just re-record.
it'll be the lost episode.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, it was probably our best one yet. To be fair, I mean, you know, at no point were any of us distracted, leaving the room. You know, we were strictly to the formula.
Yep.
It was
absolutely
a perfect episode. This one's not gonna be.
No one was eating nudes or nothing. You know?
Oh man, I watched me, and I would mute myself while doing it, and like,
yeah,
and I was being a gentleman. I was fucking starved. I was up for. I was already up for like 17 hours at that point, with no food, because I just didn't have time to eat all day. Fucking work, am I right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, today I got to work from home because there was a gas leak.
What's up?
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
It was cool. I was there for like half the day, and I'm sitting in my car eating my lunch, and I get a phone call on my normal cell, and I was like, it was the one girl I work with, and she's like, "Hey, you have to get your stuff and go home." I was like, "Why?" She goes, "We're all doing it. It's a gas leak." I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Check your work phone." I was like, "Fuck, did I do that for?" But yeah.
Yeah.
No, you check my work phone.
I mean, I have my work cell with me most of the time, but it was just funny. But yeah. It was a good time. I finished the day at home, and it felt like a eternity.
Oh.
It's like, God damn, I hate sometimes. Like in the office, I feel like I can get stuff done sometimes, but like at home, because of like latency, and I was using a laptop without I wasn't gonna hook it up to my monitor in here. That was too much work for, just 4 hours of work. But yeah, it was a good time, guys. Let me just tell you, it was a good time.
I get that.
Got to watch some Demon Slayer while working. It was a good time.
I haven't watched that yet.
Honestly, for an anime, it's pretty fucking cool and good, and the story's neat, and like, I don't know, I dig it. It's really fucked up and awesome.
That's just one I gotta check out. Every couple months. I mean, like every 9 months, I don't watch anime.
I know. I go through
and
spurts.
then you catch me fucking around with it for a few months, and then I have to really find something good and worth fucking watching to get me in there. So
it's pretty fucking metal. I will say that.
Okay, I like that.
All right, bitches. It's just another day with
David.
Adam.
Elliott. All right. That's the cleanest one we've had. It was like
That's right.
like we
Yeah, it
shit.
looked pretty clean.
We took the paper, we gave it a wipe. There was a little bit of brown. We took it and folded that paper in half, gave it another wipe, and it came back clean.
I never wipe that way.
Are we about to
I-
discover something
Yeah,
about
once and
everybody?
done.
I
Once and
refuse to
done.
fold.
How long of a piece of paper are we talking here? Do you just
Like
go?
how many squares?
Yeah, how many squares? You doing like 4 and fold in half and then go with it?
I probably say like 5. Honestly, I think it's about a 5 square. I put 1 square past the pinky and then roll over that final square, so I get like a little extra protection for so like my pointer finger doesn't bust through and touch my poopy asshole.
So wait, you're saying you wrap it around your fingers like this?
Like start with a piece if it was folded around your like up to your pinky and around your palm, like kind of like up from like
So
your pinky
if
to
I'm
like
holding
your
the paper
middle
right
finger.
now, you do it like this, or do you do it like this?
Kind of like what you did right there, like whoop,
This.
and then get it around. Yeah, and then I go for the swipe.
Man,
But
that's
there's
I'm learning
Yeah,
something
That's an
new.
interesting move.
Adam, you're like me, right? You're this guy.
Yeah, I just fold it in half and just go for it.
that's the difference though. We shit different.
That's true. We do
I-
shit different.
I
Yo,
shit
we may
big,
look
yeah.
the same,
Yeah.
but we shit different. Yeah, dude, I've always been the guy that goes like this and then like fold it in half and then throw that one in.
Oh, I don't. Nope. I'm a once and done.
I'm a family of 4. We had to conserve TP.
Yeah,
We were poor.
not worth it.
See, we were only poor because we would buy so much TP.
You know what?
You know what? My asshole thanks me.
There was a dude I worked with that would tell me all the time. He was like, you know what I would do with toilet paper? He's like, I take a piece like this. He's like, hold on, I'll do it with this half. Like, 1 second. You go, I take a piece like this, and you go, rip a little hole in the middle, like so. Oh, fuck. Hold on.
Don't tell me this is the army. Don't
Yeah,
tell me this is the
yeah.
Army Ranger.
There you
poop.
rip,
Oh,
you
Army-
rip it,
nah,
and you do the.
I don't.
And you clean your fingernail. Scrape it around your asshole, wipe off your finger, and then you use that little bit to clean your nail. He would say he
No,
did
son.
that, and I was like, "You're full of shit."
There's no way. No,
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
I don't even
the
think
army
anybody there
poop
does
makes me
it.
sick. Army poop makes me sick, dude. I'm like, no way.
They don't do that. They do the 3
Yeah.
seashells. They're like in Demolition Man.
I fucking wish. Wouldn't life be so much easier?
Bro, for Christmas, I'm gonna get a bidet. I'm done. I'm done with
I
wiping.
get that. I feel like bidets are fucking just
Going-
top notch.
Getting that tushy, bro.
Like everyone should have one.
I mean, honestly, such work to use toilet paper. The water's getting reused anyway. Like, people are like, oh, it's a waste of water. I'm like, you're a fucking dumbass if you don't understand how city sewer systems work. They take that water, they purify it, you end up drinking it. You're drinking your own shit and piss water.
Yeah, pretty
Boom.
much.
They just chemical the fuck out of it.
I mean, it's
Put
the same
lime-
thing even if it's a well too. If you have a well water, it's just recycling out of your fucking septic tank.
And not even just that, you're also drinking animal piss and shit and like whatever bacteria is in your well. Like, a lot of people don't test their well water as frequently as they probably should. Oh, there's a lot of mercury leaking into this. And lead.
Never hurt anybody before.
I know, right? But yeah, no, it's just I don't even know what the fuck how we got here.
I blame
Uh,
myself.
This is me being old now. This is like how I'm proving I'm a boomer. They're like a symbol for no Zoomers. No, that's Zoltan. Whatever.
Yeah,
That's
don't bring
fine, do
Zoltan
that.
into this. I can go off.
Zoltan.
Only people
love
of a
Zoltan.
certain age know what Zoltan is.
Yeah.
Maybe that should be a Halloween outfit this year. Get the bubble wrap suit. Wear that,
Zoltan.
throw the hood up. That could be it, Adam. Go bar hopping in that.
Yeah, but nah.
Nobody
get
would
popped
know.
the whole night.
Nobody would know.
You just get popped.
That's
Well,
true.
you don't want that.
Guys like, you know why I pulled you over? You pull me over, pop me. Like,
Yep.
Pop, 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 pop.
You say you're damn right. Pop, pop.
get out of here. Like, fuck. No, oh man. I'm so excited for Halloween. I don't know why I get I started thinking about holidays, like Halloween's my favorite because like a like horror movie every night or something, you know what I mean? Like, I want to do like some challenge or something fun like that. Ooh, we are working on. I'll fucking drop the mic now on this Halloween special. I've already gone
ready
over it
for
with
it.
Chelsea. I've gone over it. She is going to host a 3 rounds of trivia where we're all competing against each other.
Right.
I won't know anything. I'm making her do everything. I just told her, I was like, mathematically, there should be 3 rounds. I was like, there
Sure.
should be like 9 questions or like some number of questions where there has to be a definite winner each round. Total points person wins, and they will be the Halloween Day champion
That'd be
or
tight.
something. I don't know. I
All
just
right.
think I just
I like
thought of
that.
that. I was like, the other night brushing our teeth. I was like, oh man, I want to do a Halloween special. So, lo and behold, we will have one. I'm excited because it's trivia.
All right.
We live for that, Adam. We live
Spooky
for it.
trivia.
I love trivia.
I told her, yeah, it has
Love
to be
all
Halloween
trivia.
based. I like
Yeah.
the 3 categories I suggested to her
Mhm,
that will probably get thrown to the side. But of my mind, I was like, you do Halloween movies, trivia, like doesn't have to be anything particular. I said you could do real like the holiday Halloween special, and then you could do like
Yeah,
true
let's say like
crime.
Halloween history stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And then I said you could do true crime or something fucked up if you want, or like whatever. But I don't know.
Halloween potpourri.
Yeah, we won't know. We won't know. So I'll have her work on that. If we get
Get
it,
that.
get it on my desk and report by Monday.
Yeah.
I just think that'll be
So
tits.
you better have a cover sheet on those TPS reports.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Don't get me started. I actually did a fucking report while I was home.
Yeah.
My status report. God damn it! I spent a lot of time on that, Adam. Don't you make fun of reports? They're important for people like
I do
me.
reports all the fucking time.
I know. It's the fucking
I
worst.
hate it's whatever.
It makes life easier, I guess, overall, but it's fucking annoying. I need somebody to do them for
Yeah.
me. I need an assistant. That's my goal. Is get an assistant. All right, fuck it. Let's. This episode, I feel like I keep going tangents. I'm just excited. Like, I know it's recording. That's what made me happy. I get to see my friends. We're all having like pretty alright week so far. I mean, we're up in fantasy football, which is a high point for me and Adam.
There you go.
I just played golf yesterday in a tournament. So
Ooh,
Oh.
you were an attorney.
yeah.
How'd you do?
Yeah, we took third. We took
Fuck
third.
yeah,
Cool.
dude. I didn't know I had a
Yeah,
fucking
and I
champion golfing best friend.
and I won the long drive. So it's up there with the big boys.
Mm.
I don't care that you won. I want to know how far the drive was. That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I didn't get a measurement on it.
Oh, that's bullshit. Then what's the point?
They probably scope it for him. You got spotters.
Probably they probably
No,
bust out the
it's-
rangefinder,
it's-
but
I mean, I could have looked at my phone when I marked it down, but I forgot to. So
over
it
300
is what it
yards.
is. Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh
No,
no.
maybe
I mean, between him
might
and
be right around 3. Probably like 280, 290.
I was gonna say you and Johnny both have
Respectable.
hit 300 yards at Top Golf, but it's also Top Golf. Like you're
Yeah, and
you're
I
up
mean,
on a
you're
deck.
elevated. so
Yeah.
it's-
It's one of the greatest. Him and Johnny just fucking seeing who can do it first, and it's always Adam. And then Johnny's like, "What the fuck?" And
Yeah.
Johnny will hit it twice, and then to challenge Adam, basically he'll hit it, and Adam's like, "Okay," and then just fucking every time.
and I'll hit it again.
Yeah.
It's-
That's like my favorite part about like Top Golfing with you two is just because like one of you will start shit, and it's mostly Johnny starts shit
It's-
first.
Usually, yeah.
And then he's like challenges you, and he just gets you worked up. And you're like, all right. It's even with bowling we do that. It's like you fucking put
Oh,
a
bowling
challenge
is the
out.
best.
Like we just can't help it. Like even when we were kids, like David, I wish you would have bowled with us more in high school because we were literally like every weekend at Trindle, fucking it
we
up.
we had a couple
We did have a couple solid games in our adulthood.
couples that we rolled through.
Oh man,
Honestly, I'm gonna say I cleaned house on that, but I can't remember. But I'm just gonna go with I won.
you did pretty good. I mean, you almost hit the fucking
Yeah.
TV with one of your throws.
I remember
Yeah,
the
that was
fucking
funny.
lob. Yeah.
That shit, like, I literally was like scared because I was like, are we gonna get in trouble for this one if that fucking nails that TV? Because the ball
Well,
got stuck in your
yeah,
fingers,
but
bro.
It did. That's the problem because we were at ABC, weren't we? We were definitely at ABC,
I
right?
think so, something like that. It was.
Yeah, like between
Probably.
ABC
It
and
wasn't
Trindle,
Rocky
like
Springs.
no, it was ABC or Trindle, one of the two. But like between those two places, no matter what, they don't believe in fucking bowling balls with finger sizes for adults.
For tick boys.
Like I'm like,
That's
come
why we
on,
don't use them.
motherfucker. Like, well, I'm not, and I also don't believe in throwing those stupid fucking curveball shots. Like that's just not my life. Like other people do it, that's fine, I get it. But
That's
like,
literally all
I'm
we
all
do.
I'm all about fucking sending that ball down the fucking lane and pinning it right between pin 1 and fucking pin 2.
Look, you're a '70s bowler. We're the modern day man. We're the '90s bowlers.
And that's fine. I'm still dropping dubs, so I'm not mad. There's still plenty of contention there. It's not like I'm fucking busting out 7-10 splits and just coming up like a fucking dummy. You know, I'm still out here.
Yeah, we would have some fucking killer games. Like the best was when we made Johnny get a turkey and then run all the way down Trindle from literally one side to the other 100. Like it was like 102 lanes or something ridiculous there. I don't know. It was a lot. It was more than.
It was maybe 50.
Yeah, he ran
Probably
down,
about
and there were
50.
like maybe 4 other groups, David. We made him run down and go and like try to high five him and like run back. And by the time he came back, it was his turn to bowl again, and he ran. So he's fucking winded, and he just guttered it twice. And then we made sure we bowled fast. We were like, fucking, let's make sure it's his turn when he comes back. And we're like a group of fucking 6.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we were assholes, but it was a good time. Man, I keep getting sidetracked. I'm sorry, everybody. And you guys, I get so, I don't know, I just get caught up in like chit chat and then like, I don't know,
I thought
having a
you
good
snuck that
time.
in there. And you guys.
And you
And you
guys,
guys.
you know, Kevin, Lindsay, like Kathy, if she heard this, Debbie. I'm just gonna name all these people that I know that have listened to at least one episode. Zach, TJ,
A lot of sexy people.
my dad. If you ever listen to this, I want you to know I've never stolen money from you. Fact, unless you count lunch money when you had a wad of like ones that I was allowed to take and a pile of change so I can have $1.35 to buy stuff. But I would steal ice cream. That shit was awesome.
Like from your dad or from the school?
From the school. So I had a black
Oh,
hoodie that
that's
had
fine.
the safety pins, and I would just take the ice cream bars, whether it was the strawberry ones or the chocolate ones, and I'd hold it to my chest, and I would turn like I was going to look and drop, and it would slip right into my pocket. Never once caught.
You just gotta walk out like you own it. Start eating it on the way out. Be like, I was already in here. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about me.
I remember Big Al would always get caught stealing that shit. That shit would crack me up. Him and Honor. I mean, they were big guys. They stood
Yeah.
out. I'm a little fuck. I blended in.
Just weaseling through.
Gotta be a weasel, baby.
Steal some shit, walk back up through the sub line, that little fucking hallway thing they had there, just like swoop, gone.
Dude, my last year or senior year is when they switched over from cash to card, from cash to whatever the money card that you were supposed to put money on.
Yeah, your normal like
Yeah.
school ID shit.
I didn't know that, so I went to go get breakfast the one morning, and all I had was cash, and they were like, "We can't take that." I was like, "The fuck you mean you can't take cash?
That a register right there?
You have to go to the vending machine." I was like, "Okay, to use my cash to get that shit." I was like, "Okay, but like, how do I put money on the card?" Well, you have to do it online. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, I remember getting so heated about that. I was like, "I don't even want breakfast here. Fuck this school."
See, when I went to Carlisle before I came to CV, that's how it was. But you would bring cash, show up, they'd log it into an account for you, and then you just swipe your card, use it as you choose, blah blah blah. No big deal. When I first got to CV and they were like, "No, you don't need to do that. You just tell them your name." I was like, "What?" I was like, "That's it." And then I tasted my first CV lunch in my 7th grade year, and I said, "I'm never eating here ever again." And then from 7th grade to fucking senior year, I never ate another CV lunch.
There you go, man. Not even Stromboli.
No, fuck that shit. I tried it. It's such garbage. The fucking hype about that bitch ass fucking Stromboli with that cheap, dirty fucking meat and that busted fucking croissant roll on it.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I'm not. I don't fall for that joke. That's so fucking.
Uh,
So doesn't deserve the hype.
That's like it's because it's like the exclusivity, I guess, of it is like you think it's great because you only have it like once every like 3 months type of thing.
I feel like it was once every like 2 weeks or some shit, and like everybody fucking lost their shit about it.
I don't know. I know. I only ate at CV for 1 year.
No idea.
And then I
It
went
was
to
it was
Votech and I cooked
it
my
was
own food.
it was fucking poop, and unless you were a fucking dummy fucking wrestler or a fucking dickhead fucking football player, nobody else would fucking buy Stromboli's and trip out about it. You just had these fucking losers who were like, "Yep, gotta follow the fucking sheep."
My, I mean, I was in Votech, so I get to go in and just fucking basically cut potatoes, make my own fries and a salad, and then like I would go in and take steak. Like I probably stole hundreds of dollars worth of food for educational purposes, but like really, it was just like, oh, I'm fucking hungry. I guess I'm gonna like make a steak, and then I'd be like, I guess chef, I don't know. I ordered some ribs because I thought we could, learn how to cook ribs. Really, it's just I wanted to eat ribs. Like, that shit was awesome. I was like, God damn, it was
What
a
a
good
food
time.
that I didn't learn until later had such a process to make.
Ribs, dude.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
that was something I started making as like when I was younger. Like, oh yeah, ribs, cool, cool, these are cool. And then I was like, yeah, I'm doing this so fucking wrong.
Yep. Like true ribs, like I had to learn how to make. Took 2 days to like properly make. I was like, that's fucking crazy. I was like, what do you mean I have to fucking brine the goddamn shit? Like I have to take my dry seasoning, rub it on the meat, and refrigerate it for a day? I was like, the fuck is that?
If you're not dry brining meat and salting it and putting it in the fridge, you're definitely not doing it right.
That's what I meant.
Like
I
that's
didn't know.
after
As a
after
young
I
boy.
after I, yeah after I learned that it changed everything. Like you dry brine a steak for like 2 hours in the fridge and pop that bitch on the grill. It's a different monster.
That's why I
Oh yeah.
love ribs, baby. Love ribs and brisket. Oh, let me take a look at these lists. I didn't. Adam fucked up his, but in a good way.
Yeah, that's
Well,
okay.
what's
I'm
what's
I'm
what's
I'll
fucked
go
up
with it.
about it though? What's wrong? What's wrong?
He messed up his order. He was also well,
Well, David, I think we did the same thing.
yeah.
Did we do
I'll
the
be
same
honest.
thing? What
I
did we
think
do?
so.
We'll find out. Okay. So it was supposed to be top 10 bands you listened to in high school, and then you suggested, David, that we include like examples of songs. But I think you guys went
Yeah.
songs that you listened
Yep.
to in high school and then bands. You get what I mean? You get
Well,
why
I
there's a
mean,
bit of a difference?
are you just saying based on using rap music or pop music? Is that where you're excluding the word band, or what
No,
are we
no, no,
talking
no.
about?
We just like I don't know. Adam, he'll explain what happened with him. But
Because
like,
like
Yeah.
for mine's a mix of different timelines, but I also made sure most of it I picked when I was roughly in high school,
mm,
but then also
Yep.
added, that's because that was just my idea. Because I was like, I mean, there's a couple things that aren't within the fucking range when we were in high school, but then also there's stuff later. So I just kind of, I just wanted to keep it in that era personally for me because I
I
did
feel you.
listen to it in high school, so it fit, and I listened to it before that, but I just thought, I'm gonna pick a band or person and the
I'm
song, and I wanted to make sure that it was more in line with what people would know if they heard it. Be like, oh,
Adam's list has me so
nice
hyped right
song.
now. Like I can't wait. All right, fuck
Oh,
it. I
there's some
gotta go through.
curveballs
I'll
in
go
here
through mine.
that
I
you're gonna.
yours
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love, but all right, I'll fucking start with mine. So like high school, like I had to really think about like what I was listening to because it felt like early high school. Like the only time I would really listen to music is if I was playing it or learning how to play it, or if we were playing Rock Band, Adam. So it was like fucking difficult for me to think. But like I was like, what would I skateboard to, or what would we fuck around to? And like artist in the back of my mind all through high school is Kanye. Like Kanye West, stronger. Specifically stronger for some reason is like always in my brain. Like when we would go bowling for rock and bowl or like ice skating. It seemed like they played at sporting events too. It was just like I don't know. What a jam. What an artist like, but also a psychopath, right?
No, a genius.
Yo, he fucking just bought like a $37 million like mansion that's completely fucking run down and shit in like Miami or something.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Whatever he has planned for, it's gonna be amazing.
yeah, they showed a picture of it and it was like completely abandoned, all the windows busted out. Looked like it was hit by like 3 hurricanes.
So Kanye, it's so Yeezus.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, uh, no, he goes by Yee now, right? Just Yee, Y-E. I don't
No,
know.
I think pretty sure that was just like an album.
That was just to get him, just get people interested in his new Wakanda album.
Yep.
Or I
He's
forget.
an expert marketer.
He really is though. I'm not gonna lie. Like he can get his name in everybody's conversations throughout like every few months. Like I don't think there's ever gonna be a time where he isn't a headline. He's just zeitgeist. But
True.
my number 9 was Rage Against the Machine. I'd say this day still jam out to Rage Against the Machine. Like, as a youth, I was a very angry youth. I would get pretty pissed off all the time. And I was like, this is a band that sounds pissed off. I was a rebel. A teacher would tell me all the time, Mr. Creighton, he was like a teacher for like bad kids and kids with ADD and shit like that. He was one of my teachers that like I would have to go to instead of study hall. I would go to that shit. And he told me in 9th grade when I was like failing 3 classes and just a total fucking dickhead. He was like, "You're a rebel without a fucking clue." It's like,
Without a clue. Nice.
Mr. Creighton, go fuck yourself.
Yep.
It was a good time. One of the few teachers that actually would shove back, I found out. I'd fucking give him a little push just to see what he would do, and he pinned me against the locker pretty good. And I was like, oh shit. That day on, I respected him. I was like, all right, this guy's not afraid to hit a kid. I like this guy. Schools need to get back to that. Am I right? No.
Yeah, just hit these kids in the face.
It's such a funky thing. I don't know. I feel
I
like
think there should be a system. I think only the strong should teach.
only the strong survive.
That's right. And if you can beat up a kid, you can teach the kid. But if the kid beats up you,
You're
graduates
out.
early.
It's like Survivor.
Yeah, he's
You
out.
lose your
He
job.
graduates. He's done. He starts his life, and you lose yours. You
He's
got to figure out a whole new system.
That's like the joke we used to tell at the warehouse. Anytime like there was this kid Sean, and anytime like he would brag about beating up his stepbrother, and he was like, "Yeah, I'd punk out my stepdad," and we would always be like, "Oh yeah, Sean, do you beat up your stepdad?" And then go up to your mom and be like, "Yeah, stepdad. Well, mom's sleeping with me tonight."
Oh fucking Christ!
Yeah, he wasn't a fan
That's
of
probably
that.
about what. That's probably about what he was. Anybody who I fight my stepdad, like go back. I'm gonna say it. Go back to the trailer park,
Hey,
bitch.
I lived there. I've
Yeah,
seen
no,
those kids. I can vouch
you
for
know,
them.
you know what it is. Death before dishonor. Fucking losers.
Well, fucking, I drive a
That's not just.
sweet Honda.
It's not even just trailer park people though, but that's where it stems from.
Carlisle people are very similar. But all right, next artist for me, Linkin Park. I feel like it's a band that's, I don't know, no longer going.
I think they're
But
still going.
are they really without him?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm pretty sure Mike Shinoda or whatever is the one he like they just use him now.
I mean, he wrote most of the music anyway, which is like the thing. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And I put A Place for My Head to Rest because that song was like metal as fuck, and there's a common theme in most of my music is metal. Because apparently, I'm starting to realize more and more as I get older, I'm a metalhead that also likes. I've learned I like every music now. I've become that guy. 90s country, jazz,
Oh,
metal.
not that.
Oh, dude.
For me, it's never never that first thing you say.
We were jamming to
or,
90s
or any
country
of
in
it.
Texas all the time. It's a
Ugh,
good time, dude. Alan
that's rough.
Jackson and fucking you get me and some parrot heads in a room. We're gonna have a good old time. All right. Number 7, Foo Fighters. I really didn't listen to Foo Fighters much in high school besides when this album came out and it had the song Long Road to Ruin. I don't know why. I just never I didn't care for Foo Fighters at first. Really, like, it's weird because it seemed like I didn't care about. I ended up playing music and then learning to care about it. Like, it was like I always knew I like played guitar at like 14, but like I don't think I listened to music that much until afterwards. I don't know. It's odd. But yeah, Foo Fighters I discovered and I was like, oh, I like Nirvana. Wait, the drummer of Nirvana started this band? And then I dug it. But let me see. Now I'm going. Oh yeah, now we're getting into like the top 6 was so hard. They were like interchangeable for me because like I like all of them in different ways, but I had to think about what high school me listened to. So number 6 is Muse. Knights of Sidonia is a fucking baller song, but I fucking love Muse. Like they're just such a great band. Like I don't know. I don't think there's much debate. Like a lot of people probably give or take them. But musicality and like the diverseness, like they can play a rock song, they can play like a pop song, they can play dubstep. They could play classical music. It's pretty sick. And let's see, number 5. This one's for Adam and me, cause we fucking listen to so much Black Eyed Peas, specifically the end albums, the double album.
Yeah.
We broke the CD by listening to it too much. We would play it in the car, in your fucking Jeep.
Yep.
We would play it in your boombox while we were hacky sacking in the basement, or playing bumper pool, or playing
Yep.
Halo and all sorts of shit. Like I don't know, I don't know what it was about that album. It was just a fucking jam.
Fun. Just a fun album.
I think I might have to go back and give it a chance again.
I was just listening to it before we started. Cause,
Really? Is it
you know,
still hold up?
Yeah.
Ring a ling a ling. What
I
a
listened to like
jam.
3 songs on it, but all of them were good.
That's back before Fergie started getting so wasted she'd piss her pants on stage and like shit her pants.
Yeah.
No, it was Sweat. It was Sweat. Remember?
No.
It
I
was
don't.
just an
I
unnatural
I
amount of
refuse
crotch
to believe
sweat.
that.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I refuse to believe that.
I've
Trust me, I don't
played
believe it either.
I've played for hours. Like I think the longest we played was like our 2 CD releases, where it was like over 2 hours of music playing, and I had to fucking piss because I was drinking the whole time. And it's like, no, I can tell you right now, when you if you're gonna like be on stage like that, you sweat so much that like you could in theory piss your pants, and it would probably be better than how much sweat is coming out. It would cool you off so much more. It's fucked up. Let's see. Number 4, Scars on Broadway. I don't think either of you care for them. It's
Not really.
Darren Malakian, the guitarist of System of a Down solo band. I just thought it was cool. Like they were like 70s sounding, really interesting. I was like, okay. It was like right when I was getting more into playing guitar, and like their songs were easier to play, and I was like, fuck yeah, and I could play and sing them, so I felt like a champion. It was a good time. Number 3 is System of a Down. They're always going to be a top 3 band for me. I don't know what it is about them. I think it's just like, I think they were a band that if you didn't experience them while they were performing, like I didn't see them live, but I wish I would have. But like if you didn't discover them in the era that they were running, I think it's hard to appreciate everything they've done musically. Like most people stick with, like, I put BYOB because it was like the song that came out while we were in high school, but like I don't know, that band has so much more to it and so much more dynamic. But I understand a lot of people do like them, but I think a lot of people like them because like you're supposed to like them. It's the same reason people listen to Tool. You're supposed to listen to Tool.
Funny you said that because I was gonna say, thank God Tool's not on anybody's fucking list. But I don't think I don't think System totally follows that because Tool is definitely way weird. I'm sorry, System of a Down definitely has like a different, weirder niche than fucking Tool does. It really does, and I try not to put them in the same fucking category, even though they kind of can
They
fall
are.
into it. But
Yeah, I mean, I like, so now as an older man, I can appreciate certain Tool songs. That's about as much air I want to give them. But they're talented motherfuckers, but I do think it's culty.
no, they're not that talented. When it takes you fucking like 8 years to fucking put out an album that's not an 8 year worth of fucking time album,
I will
you can get
say,
you can get real.
I know the story behind that album, and it's actually like interesting. They actually recorded 2 albums technically, and they recorded one of them twice. And the reason that album took so long to get out is because they didn't own the album that they wrote the first time around. So then they recorded it again for themselves and got sued for doing that because technically the studio owned all of that music. So, and then in between that, the drummer broke his back, then the bass player broke his back, like motorcycle crashes and other dumb shit. But then they recorded an album, and it was like pretty okay. But if you want to listen to like what those Tool albums should have been, you listen to some Perfect Circle, and you can basically hear the same songs because Adam Jones and Maynard, it's basically the same lineup.
A Perfect Circle is 10 times the band that Tool would ever dream to be.
That's true.
Tool just has a weird random following of fucking people, and then if you want to get even stranger, you listen to like Pucifer and shit, and then you
Yeah.
get really weird with it.
Lucifer.
Oh yeah,
Bands you will never fucking listen to, Adam. But
might.
I
Adam's
just
he's
I
not.
spaced out for the last like
Yeah,
5 minutes.
he's not a
So
metal guy. These
yeah.
are these like last few bands Adam doesn't give a fuck about. Tenacious D. I mean, what is there not to
Well,
love
I like
about
them.
Tenacious
Okay.
D? They're not metal. I mean, they are metal, but they are metal. I will say, like the last two
They are,
Tenacious
but
D
they are.
albums are fucking awesome. I don't care what people think. They're like, oh, they're not as funny as like. No, they're fucking hilarious. Jack Black's always funny, and they're talented. And then my
There's an
number one.
amazing combo on Tenacious D, man. When you get serious, like decent fucking musicians playing some crazy shit,
Well, all
and
the
then
time.
you get some good jokes, you get
Well,
some funny shit.
here's the thing that most people probably fucking don't understand is like when you listen to most Tenacious D songs, the drums are Dave Grohl. I'm like, how do you like
Yeah,
if you like Nirvana and Foo Fighters, like Dave Grohl does almost most like I will say all of their hits he's done the drums for and he's played on. So it's I don't know. It's
there's a
interesting,
reason. There's a reason that he played the devil in the movie.
right? And then my number one will always be Dream Theater in high school because again, I am a dork for prog metal. And Dream Theater was life changing. Like the song "A Change of Seasons" is a 23-minute song that straight up changed my life. It has Robin Williams on it, and it's awesome. It's a great band. Not anymore, but was a great
Yeah,
band.
they really let themselves go musically. They're just turning out shit year after year.
Yeah.
Fucking
But yeah, oh yeah, and for my honorable mentions, Akon because Convict was amazing.
sure.
I was trying to find room for him. It was literally between Akon and Kanye. Uh, ICP because I grew up in a trailer park, and you know what? It's just one of those bands that somehow you always heard in the trailer park.
Surprise,
Same with Limp Bizkit, and then
bros.
Robert Zombie because my dad's a big Rob Zombie fan, and it was always playing. But yeah, I feel like now if I look at this list as adult me, I'm kind of like I think of all of these bands, the one I've most recently listened to is Dream Theater and Tenacious D. Probably Tenacious D over them, but everyone else I don't think I've listened to in a very long time. Like years.
Fair enough.
Mhm. But Adam, let's hear your list, sir.
Now let's skip to David.
Oh, you want
Let's
to
go to
skip?
David first,
Yeah, all right,
You
we'll
would
go
like to. You
Davi.
would like
because
to.
then I can explain my fuck up.
That's true.
Let's go
Yeah,
to
Okay.
David
you want
first,
to?
and
All
then
right,
I'll explain my fuck up.
I love it.
All right. So starting with number 10 comes in with some Kanye West as well. I felt like he definitely needed to be on my list, and I went with the song "Heartless." You know, I don't know if you
With
remember
a
that
woman
song off
so
the.
heartless.
Yeah, man. Like the
It's a
music
great
video
song.
for that
It's
was
a good one.
amazing. Like the music video was so cool, and honestly, that whole 808s and Heartbreak album was so fucking good.
Did you
That was
ever
so
see
cool.
the music video with him and Kim K on the motorcycle?
Absolutely.
We just
Dude,
watched that the
down?
other weekend.
Just
Yeah,
fucking,
dude.
daddy, fucking that
Died.
shit.
Did
Chelsea
you
was
ever
like,
see
"What?"
the one that
Yes.
the parody one with
Yeah,
Seth Rogen and James Franco?
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, that's
That's the
amazing.
best one.
Yeah, that thing is incredible.
That's better than the regular one,
And Kanye
but
said
you
that.
can't find it anymore. It got taken down.
Warner
Did it
Brothers
Can't
really?
took
find
it
it anywhere.
down.
Ah,
Yeah,
He
I've
talks
looked for
about it.
years. I can't find it.
He talks about in
that's
his
a
book
shame.
in
That is a fucking shame.
Seth Rogen's book. I give it a shout out if you have Audible or probably you could probably steal it online. Seth Rogen's book talks about his friendship with Kanye, and it's fucking fascinating. But anyway, sorry, David.
You're good. um,
I want to listen to that song now, son of a bitch.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next song, number 9. We come out with a T-Pain classic. I'm in love with a stripper.
With the stripper.
Oh, what a fucking solid song. Who wasn't fucking bopping around to that song at some point late at night when you were hanging out with people or couple random bitches, whatever was going on? Like it was a great fucking song. I'm pretty sure everybody loved that song and everybody knew that song. Like T-Pain had so many fucking hits, and that was one where I was like, dude, I did have like 4 T-Pain albums going into high school. So
On my
like this one,
MP3 player.
no, dude, I had no, man. I didn't get an MP3 player until like fucking sophomore year, I
Yeah,
think,
you were
or
like me.
something.
You
So
carried around
I had
literally the CD
CDs.
case. Like you had the
Yeah, I had the
fan.
CDs, the whole thing. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Why not? That's how you had to rock it. And there was only a fucking few people I knew that would do that. Like, I remember you were one of them, and then I don't even remember who else fucking had one. I feel like everybody else had some janky fucking iPod Shuffle.
I don't know. I was poor, so like I had that, and then I had like Walkman right before they folded had like a MP3 that was like floppy disk, and I
Oh,
would use
yep.
that.
I remember that.
I think it was
I also
sick.
I remember realizing I was poor when I came to CV when once again in 7th grade when I first came here and everyone's like, "What did you get for Christmas?" And they all are like, "I got an iPod," or they had an iPod Shuffle. They had an iPod of some kind. I was like, "The fuck is an iPod?"
Yeah, I had no
I
idea
had
what it
to,
was.
I had to have somebody fucking tell me what the fucking MP3 player was in 7th grade. Like, you don't know what this is? Like, nah, man, I really don't. I'm gonna need you to explain. They're like, oh yeah, well you could put songs on it, and then like they're all right there for you, and it holds like 200 songs. I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. Like,
Now let me
mind
get on
is
this
blown.
Napster and get me some music.
Yeah.
LimeWire, baby.
Oh, it was the heyday. But like I said, I didn't get one till way later. Even throughout fucking middle school, still I was rocking a fucking CD player with actual CDs and bringing like 2 to 3 CDs in my backpack and just
Yep.
swapping shit out, being like, "Yo, you heard this? You heard this?" I felt like a whole fucking DJ.
I forget what your DJ name was, Adam. We had a DJ name for you at one point. I can't remember it.
Got a
Don't
Something.
DJ
remember.
name?
Yeah, because Adam
No,
Adam was in
I
charge
don't
of
remember.
music at Monica's. This is high school shit.
Was that?
Yeah, you would always be in charge of the fucking literally because the computer was hooked up to the sound system, and you'd basically choose like the YouTube videos and shit that we would listen to.
Oh, I don't think I did that.
Dude, I'm pretty
I don't
sure.
remember doing it. If I did, I don't remember it. So
Fair enough.
didn't happen in
Good
my
old
book.
times.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
DJ Shannonbrook. I
Yep.
don't remember.
Well, shit. All right. Well, we know that fucking song. Another fucking super banger classic coming up here. If you enjoy any type of rap, the game with "Hate It or Love It," him and 50 Cent.
Bro, you
What
mean
a
the game?
the game, the fucking game. See, but
You
we know each
fucking
other
took break
personally, so
with rapping?
I just call him Game. You know, I'm like Game.
Game.
What's up, Game? You know, just talking to him like, what's going on, man?
Oh God.
But "Hate It or Love It" was fucking awesome. I know Adam's already here. He's like, I'm gonna listen to that too later. What a fucking song.
Like we should.
Probably.
You know,
Yeah.
what? I think at the end, like at the end, I'm gonna create a Spotify playlist of all of our. Because there's no way we can choose like a top 10. Like that's not what this list is
No,
about.
you can't
This
for
is
this.
just like a bangers
I don't,
playlist.
I don't think there's one fucking like same song anywhere. Or yeah, I don't think anything even really comes close. Like you guys both have a fucking Black Eyed Peas, and
In Linkin Park, but
you
that's
and I have
about
a
it.
Kanye West, and you guys have Linkin Park. There's really a lot of like weird shit going on here, which is
Hmm.
fine.
Yeah.
That just shows how different it was, and that's okay. Um, fuck, and then 7, which once again, most of these were probably in '06 to 2010 roughly.
Oh, I mean,
But
doesn't matter.
this song was not. This song was like 99 or whatever, I think,
It's
for
still a
Wait and Bleed
baller
by
album.
Slipknot. Yeah, the first Slipknot album, amazing. And that's why I went with. I was like, yo, I remember people not even knowing what the fuck this was. I remember only one person coming up through middle school who knew what the fuck this album was. Can you guess that person?
Would it
Do
be
you have do you have a potential person who might know this album that I would have known in middle school and
so?
not just high
It
school?
would have to have been somebody that lived in Carlisle.
No, man. It's a CV kid.
This is a CV kid.
CV kid in the whole heart of it.
I don't know, man. Andrew Hamilton, Shot in the Dark.
No, no, no. Our favorite Canadian, Talker Sagu.
Oh,
Whoa.
Tucker.
Yep, he is the only person that knew anything that was like pre fucking 2000s rap and anything fucking metal, and that is why him and I got along so quickly in the fucking 8th grade. It was like boom,
I
fucking
fucking love Tucker.
like you like that shit, and I was like, is that a Cannibal Corpse shirt? And he's like, it is, and I was like, oh shit, like this is my guy.
You're a
And
bro.
yeah, like him showing up with all sorts of crazy shit like that. I was like, this is wonderful.
Sepultura shirts and shit. You're like, the
Yeah.
fuck, dude?
Uh-huh. It was fucking it was great. And like and you know what? It wasn't a phase. And
No,
that's what's important.
band's still
It was
metal to
not
this day.
it was not a phase.
Hmm.
Uh but yeah, man, then this one I don't know if you'll know this song or not. The band Him, Sleepwalking Past Hope came out. We're like right in the middle of high school, I think. You might not know it, but that's one that If anybody knows that song, Andy knows that song. I'm pretty sure he's a pretty big fan of fucking him.
His Internal Majesty.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
I always
And
think of Killing Loneliness. Ugh.
that was on the list, but I picked this song just because I remember liking it so much because I like really stupid shit sometimes. And it's not saying that this is stupid,
I
but
thi-
this song's 10 fucking minutes long. So it's one of those absurd fucking songs where like, is this shit over yet? And you're like, no, no, no. It's every like 2 minutes. You're like, no, the best part's coming. The best part's coming. Like, oh, just wait, just wait.
I literally
It's
put a
all,
23-minute song on here. I don't think.
yeah, and that's stupid shit. Like that's what I'm saying. Like anything over a fucking like let's say 7 minute song, you've so far gone past what you should have done.
Yeah.
Like there's no reason for it to be that much longer. But it's cool. Like I just like when shit gets fucking absurd. I also like 3 hour movies.
Bro, I wasn't.
That's just how I get down.
I'm gonna be honest. Your list toward the next two were two I was not expecting.
Yeah, see, well that's where you see that it actually breaks up a good bit. And my number 5, which is fucking super hot fire. Toonami Kid for life when they would put on fucking this band and show you at like the middle of the fucking night. Daft Punk, and this particular song, The Brainwasher. And I love this song because this is the song that has like that really weird fucking intro where it's like I am the brainwasher and it sounds like a fucking like Dalek speaking from Doctor Who. And it just sounds so fucking cool and it was one of those ones where like obviously everybody's first like introduction to like the electronic and techno world is like Eiffel 65 with I'm Blue.
Hmm.
Fucking dope song. But this is the one where, like, after you kind of get through that little phase and kind of learn what that is and go on, Daft Punk is like the natural
That song makes
next
me think
choice.
of like high school or middle school socials. Before we even had dances, we had socials
Yeah, I mean,
where we would
speaking of
play
this,
basketball.
well, the other band that I almost put on, and I didn't do honorable mentions because I knew there was going to be too fucking many.
I feel that.
But one other band that was
Yep.
right there with Daft Punk that you would know easily, like the Gorillaz, almost made it to the list.
Same. They're on my
Oh,
sheet
yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, like honestly, my honorable mentions would be like another fucking 30 bands easily, but the Gorillaz was one that like would just be fucking speckled all over this list. Like for anything, I need a top 10 rap, metal, rock. Like, I need to go multiple top 10s just for
I feel
2006
ya.
2010. But this is kind of like a nice little accumulation with number 4 being the greatest pop song of all time,
Get my
honestly. To
loins
me,
soft on this one.
I fucking love this song. Natasha Bedingfield, Pocket Full of Sunshine. What a
I love
fucking,
it. Thank you.
yes, what a fucking banger of a
I've got a
fucking song.
pocket.
Uh-huh. Dude, like that if that shit came on the radio, I was like, leave it on.
Bro, take me away. A sweet escape.
It's just too good. I didn't know how to put it in the list. I was like, this is definitely one of those songs that I would put on randomly and enjoy the shit out of multiple times.
I mean,
'Cause
it's the banger.
everything you
so
see
fun.
here, everything you see here that I have from 10 to 1, I have every album on CD still. I have all
It's
these fucking
glorious.
albums. These are ones that I all still completely fucking own.
Bro, why don't you have
Um,
Laffy Taffy as the next song? Bump, bump, bump,
because that was a
bump,
middle
bump,
school
bump.
song. It was close though. Like I was trying to stay I really wanted to say '06 to 2010 just
He
because.
couldn't do Slob on My Knob. He was like, I ain't doing Laffy Taffy. I gotta go
No,
with
I
Stay
wanted.
Fucking Fly.
That's right. Fucking number 3, 3 6 Mafia, Stay Fly, a huge fucking banger coming into like our freshman year of high school that lasted for a long time. It lasted for a good while, and it was a fucking dope song. It was a great song with an amazing remix as well, and I feel like that's another one that everybody probably would remember if you put it on. They'd be like, "Oh shit, a fucking OG banger! What a song!"
I gotta see if they've even come out with anything in a long time. I mean, continue.
They they
I
have
Probably.
not though. They have not. There's like maybe
No.
2 albums past that that came out between like maybe up until like 2012 because there's also like there's one thing I can tell you. This album, number 3, my 3 6 Mafia album is called Most Known Unknown. And the whole premise of this song is whole premise of the album is showing you that 3 6 Mafia has produced so many hits that everybody's basically just copied off their whole style for however long. Like anything that's like 2000s rap, you can pretty much always dial it back to 3 6 Mafia, which is why they're the most known unknown because while they put out huge fucking hits, people would know the song but not know the fucking music group.
Yeah.
people would put it on but never buy the album. It was in that ballpark where like Jay-Z was like, I'll never put my music on iTunes or anything like that because if you're gonna listen to my song, you need to listen to my album. You can't listen to one song. You have to listen to the whole thing.
They're the single
And that's
mentality.
right, and that's something that I was with too. Like I did not like ever just listening to a song. If there was a song, I had to have the album because I had to know the whole thing, which is why I own multiple Shakira albums as well. You can't just
Respect.
listen. Yeah,
Respect.
yeah, you can't just
Bad
listen.
respect on that one.
You
Yeah.
can't just listen to the one hit that comes out on the radio and not know what the rest of the fucking Shakira fucking tracks are like because it's too good.
Oh, baby, when you talk
it's,
like that.
it's too many good ones, man. It's just fucking
God, you
fantastic.
gotta make me listen to fucking Shakira soon.
Oh man, it's always a fucking banger. I can always throw on Shakira and just take a fucking party.
I don't think
You
I
can't
know
take a
your number
chill to
two.
Shakira. Probably not. Number two would have been probably roughly in the beginning of our senior year-ish. Um, this is a band that's actually out of Scranton, and this was their second album, but their first like real studio album. It's a metalcore band. Number two is Motionless in White, and the song I picked on purpose because it is a good song, but the song is Count Chocolitis, which is also a throwback to The Office, where Dwight is going over everybody's like medical history and he's trying to pick a new medical plan, and the character Jim decided to put down that he had Count Chocolitis as one of his fucking like things he wanted covered under his medical plan. So this was great because they're from Scranton. The premise is in Scranton. Everything about this band is something I always fucked with because they're just kind of this dark metal, well, metalcore macabre type thing. Basically, everybody just says they're a Marilyn Manson ripoff. That's the easy way out, just to write something off.
Yeah.
Definitely not. If you ever listen to it, you might like it. It's also very synth
I
heavy.
I
They've
just
always had a
looked I just
keyboard
looked it
player,
up. I
so
looked up this song, so I saved it to, I'm adding it to my to listen to later list.
yeah. And like I said, this was their only. I mean, depending on how you look on it, if you want to call it their freshman or junior album, they had one other album before that, and it's good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a good album. It's definitely their first attempt, and then this is their harder way of getting into that more intense
Mhm.
metal a little bit. But you check it out, then you tell me what you think, and then
I
we can
will.
riff raff about that later.
I mean, your number one I literally saw coming because you've written countless papers on it.
This man has definitely been a factor in my life. Might not be everybody's, but number one, Tupac with the song Ambitions as a Writer. What a fucking like the All Eyes on Me album was fucking amazing.
All eyes on
It
me.
it's one of the first double albums I'd ever owned that had two discs in it. I was like, "Ooh, this is a hefty. This fucking album has over 20 plus fucking songs on it." And that wasn't the first time I'd heard him or anything like that, but that was the first album that I had personally purchased with my own money and was like, "Holy shit." I was like, "This is like literally one of the greatest fucking rap experiences of my life." I was like, "This shit is fucking awesome."
Yo, David straight up like in Miss Specca's class in English class had a full blown like argument conversation with her about how Tupac's gonna come back to life and he's gonna like he's been living on a desert island, Machiavellic, all this shit in
Oh,
2010. Just you wait. There's all these hints
it's
on all the new songs coming out. Like it was. I'm not even joking when I say it was a
it was the
full
dopest shit
45
ever.
minute class where she's sitting on my desk like this, like listening to him as he's just spitting all this shit and just like telling her and being like, if you listen to this song, like conspiracy, it was like Charlie Day with the fucking like,
Yeah.
it was so. Our whole
Yeah.
class was just sitting there listening to David talk about this, and then like she's like, oh, all right, and like gives him a fucking A, like
'Cause it
straight
was a
up.
it was a good report no matter how tin hat it was. It was a good fucking report.
Just like didn't give a fuck about what we were doing in that class. She was just like, "Oh, all right, you're passionate, so here's an A."
I think if I can kill that much time talking about something like that, I deserved maybe more. I deserved extra credit as well.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you didn't do homework, so like she probably was just like,
Yeah.
"Fuck it, here you go. This is as good as it's getting."
I mean, we also didn't have a lot of homework in that class,
It was a fucking joke. It was awesome.
which is what made it perfect. And then like, oh, we're gonna read Romeo and Juliet. Like, oh, all right, all right. Like
60
this is
page
cool.
book. Let's fucking do it.
Hey, you remember the greatest day of that class though, when she was like, "We have to skip the nudity," and then paused right on the titty.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she straight up is playing on the TV. Yeah, she like it's the old school VHS, and she's just like, "All right, we have to skip the nudity." Like I guess like the way the fast forward worked on like the old VHSs is you hit it and it like skips frames. Like it doesn't like actually fast forward unless you hold it. But if you just tap it, it's supposed to like it only skips ahead, and she skips ahead and it pauses when it gets to where it's at, and you have to push play. Just stop right on a nipple, and we're just
Yeah,
like,
the whole fucking titty was out, and it was great. It was so awesome because you thought you're like, oh great, you're gonna ruin the best part of the movie, and it was like, oh, you enhanced the best part of the movie. We didn't see it in passing.
David was
We got
like,
it for so much
David
longer in the
literally
pause.
yelled, he's like, don't push play.
Yeah.
It was so funny. That shit. Oh, but yeah, dude, I'll just never forget that class because we would talk Tupac, Lost, and just what a
So
good time.
much
I
loss.
mean that album
Many
honestly,
much loss.
what a fucking ball. Like I knew Tupac was gonna be your number one. I was like, there's
Oh
no way
yeah.
he isn't. He's your boy.
As I said, when it comes into shit that I was listening to into high school, during high school, and even to today, still, I'm just like, yeah, that's going on the fucking list.
All right, Adam. Let's see this. Oh yeah, you can.
Hey, I want to know how, like,
Okay.
where the fuck
Yeah.
up is really. You know what I mean? I'm curious about what happened here because it looks good to me. So I'm curious what's up.
Well, I mean, as I go through it, you're gonna see that there's people on here that just basically one-hit wonders. So I don't know if it's really a band or a group that you listen to. They had like one
Ooh,
song.
so you say most of these you just kind of you like it for the song, not the actual band itself.
Correct.
Oh, all right,
Correct.
okay.
Absolutely correct. I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily a huge. Well, most of them, I probably would say I am a
You
fan
know
of,
what?
but
Fuck it,
I
Adam.
also,
You own it.
I also, I also could not remember what I listened to, so I had to go back through like the top charts to figure out songs and bands. I can't remember.
What
So some
I
of
think
these
it's
maybe I listened to in high school, but I like
I
the song now,
I
so I
think it's a
picked it.
good idea that
Fuck it.
when you go through it, whatever you know, you're just like, this is my one hit. Throw that out there. Just fucking my one hit wonder here.
Yeah, I mean,
He goes Lincoln Park. No.
yeah, I was like, Linkin Park. I'm sure I listened to them in high school. I don't
That
know,
they're a one hit wonder.
probably.
No, I mean we did. I
Yeah,
honestly I think that
Everybody did.
I think the first two albums
yeah.
we
I
played
mean,
a
they were
lot.
huge. They were big. I mean, and also these are in no particular order because I don't have an order. I couldn't put them in order. So,
You're fine, dog.
Fair
um,
enough. Yeah.
the Linkin Park. I picked "Bleed It Out." I saw Elliott had the other song on there, so I just chose a different one.
It's a good one. Makes you think of
It's a good
Transformers.
song. I don't. Yeah,
Hey,
I
that
like
wasn't
the
in
song.
Transformers, was it?
I think it was
I
it?
don't think so. I don't.
No, Transformers
I
was
don't know.
New Divide or whatever.
I thought Bleed It Out was in the first Transformers, and then they wrote New Divide for the second one. It doesn't fucking matter. They basically made all the music for those
Doesn't matter.
movies. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I love it.
Then I went to Estelle, American Boy featuring Kanye West.
So we all do have
Unbelievable song.
Yeezy.
Kanye.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable song, American Boy.
I mean, fuck yeah, dude. I fucking.
Um,
Your list is cracking me out because, like, god damn it.
oh,
This
it's
is
so random, and there's
this one has
no
to be your
rhyme or
one hit,
reason to
right?
it.
This one has to be the one hit, right?
Estelle was, yeah. The next one is a two,
Yeah.
Billionaire by Travis McCoy featuring Bruno Mars.
I'm a billionaire.
Another like one-hit wonder there. Really set Bruno Mars up for huge success.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I didn't know who the fuck Bruno Mars. Honest to God, I thought this was a Bruno Mars song until I saw your
It
list and looked
basically
it up.
is.
I
It
just didn't ever
basically
know.
is. I mean, no one knows who Travis McCoy is.
I
Everybody
mean,
knows Bruno fucking Mars.
I know. Actually,
Yeah,
I definitely remember Travis McCoy in general. And one of my things I was thinking, I was like, "Yo, like, what the fuck happened to the gym class heroes and the Travis McCoy fucking like single shit? Like that just kind of like they put out like an
they just
album or two,
died.
and then everything just disappeared. They're like, fuck it. Like
Became
we made a
dads.
we got a bunch of ringtone money. We're fucking done with this shit because most of
Yeah,
these songs also had
absolutely.
their own 99-cent fucking ringtone at the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. 1000%. Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Next one I went Kesha with TikTok.
that's a fucking
I
glorious
mean,
one. Honestly,
that's an
she should sue.
unbelievable party song.
He should sue.
She should.
Well, she'll never get the rights back to those originals. So
No.
just
Eh,
as a remake them,
what a
which
fucking
sucks.
shitty
It
like
really sucks for her, but
cards being dealt to her life. You're like molested, and then it's like we're stealing your music as well,
I wish somebody would molest me and steal my music.
bro. Free 99.
$3.99. That's right. Come take it.
Come
yeah,
taste it.
I don't have any music, so take it
And
all.
just,
Good
it just
luck,
fuck it. Just molest me. I changed my mind.
man. I will say though, like Kesha probably was
Yeah.
such a baller. Like you're making me like regret not putting more of the female pop artists, but I didn't appreciate them till later, like till like after senior year. Like senior week is when I started listening to like the Katy Perrys and Taylor
Yeah.
Swifts.
Katy Perry almost made it on my
Uh,
list as well. It's a good one.
almost. Yeah, she almost made mine.
Mhm.
She had a lot of
I
big hits
feel I feel like a lot of her
in like
hits
high
came
school.
after high school though, right? I mean, there was like a couple like I
Yeah, I
Kissed a
think she
Girl and
was
shit
late.
came
She was
out,
like
but
Yeah,
she was
college.
probably the, like 08, 09, somewhere around
yeah,
there, kind of later
that's
into this time frame.
what I was thinking
The
myself.
song you have next played so much.
This one played it all the time, especially with Big Al and Honor and Big Al's truck and his mom's minivan. Went with "Sweet Dreams" from by Lil Wayne on the No Ceilings
No
mixtape.
feelings.
So hard, bro.
We played that song so often.
To every football
Every in
game.
the car with Al, we played that song.
Going to CVYBA
Unbelievable.
games, going to CV football games, going to fucking Caddyshack. It was playing.
Caddyshack. God damn.
Yep.
Wing night, baby.
Yeah, dude. Next one, I went with Akon. "I Wanna Love You." That was a banger. Still is
That
a banger.
I love
that
that
is a
song.
mega banger. Also known as "I Wanna Fuck
Yeah.
You." Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We don't need the
I went with
radio
the
edit.
G right there.
Yeah, he did
Fuck
Convict
that.
with
Yeah,
a
I
K,
went reggae.
bro. Convict with a K.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Adam, you have
Next
one
one,
song that I'm fucking.
Megastar. Megastar.
Oh yeah.
Rihanna. I went with Umbrella. That was probably probably her biggest hit.
Obviously,
If one,
I
maybe
think so.
top 5-ish biggest hit. One top
I'm
3.
not gonna
All of her songs
disagree, but you got
are
me
hits.
curious now.
Yeah, I like started thinking about her
Yeah, I
other
don't know what her
songs.
biggest. Yeah, I don't know which one it
All
would
of
be,
her
but it would
fucking
be
songs.
That's
all of
true.
them. Yeah, but that one was definitely up there as a
Jesus.
top hit. Next one, another one-hit wonder here. Unbelievable song. "Put Your Records On" by Corinne Bailey Ray.
I don't know this one.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
You
I
know
don't.
it when you
I
just
feel like
listen
I'm
to it.
blanking
You'll
on it
know it.
myself. I'm kind of curious what
I'm
this is.
gonna look it up on Spotify real quick.
You
Don't
can.
judge
I'm
me.
not gonna try to sing it because I'm just gonna butcher it. So
No,
you
no.
guys can look it up later. Unbelievable song.
Oh, I
Great.
chose the wrong one. Oh,
Next one is "Grace Kelly" by Mika.
literally,
So good.
I fucking love Mika, and I'm very upset that like
Dude, we
I didn't put this on my list.
listened to it like every time I would come over to your house and just hang out and play video games and
I
stuff. We
know.
would always listen to Mika.
Mika, and it was Grace Kelly and Lollipop. Stuck too high on
Yep.
your lollipop,
And
babe, that's gonna get you down.
"Big Girl, You Are Beautiful."
Big girls, you are beautiful. He's such
Yep.
a happy motherfucker that
He's
is
so
like
yeah,
infectious.
absolutely.
Super gay,
And
but
then
in a great way.
yeah, I don't care. Love
No,
the
no, I
music.
meant like the cheerful gay, like the
Yeah, yeah.
English gay. Like he's just like one of those people where it's just like almost like a modern day Freddie Mercury Queen style, like where they're just such like a vibrant performer and singer. You're like, fuck yeah, you can't hear a Mika song and not get jazzed.
Right. Absolutely. And then last one I got here, I put Black Eyed Peas. I went with "I'm a Bee" for this one.
on that next
Basically,
level.
I mean, you really couldn't miss off of that album.
I don't even think there's a bad song on that album. Like if
I mean, I'm sure there's ones that are
aren't
lower
as great,
tiered, but
the Blind Dude
yeah,
songs. Yeah, because the
I
other
don't know which ones those are.
so yeah, what was it? Is one of them dead and one of them's blind, right?
What?
The small
The one
the
is
small dude's blind.
no yeah, because he always wears sunglasses. I think.
Yeah, and I found out like he legitly like went legally blind.
Yeah,
Then
like
you got
the-
Will.i.am,
he can't.
Fergie, and then I forget the Asian dude's name, but I thought he was
The
dead.
tall, skinny Asian guy.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
thought he
think
was.
so. I don't think so. I think they're still making music, just without Fergie. Who
Not a
cares?
big loss. I mean, she joined the band
Yeah,
after their first album anyway. She was like album 2 came
yeah.
around. So
I
that's
mean, really, as long as you got Will.i.am, I think you're in good shape.
that's all you need
He kind of is the Black Eyed Peas.
for real.
Pretty much. I mean, yeah. I just did a few honorable mentions on here as well. I threw in Foo Fighters, Pretender.
Good one.
Great song, great music video. Um, T.I., Live Your Life.
Also a great one.
Love that
Mhm.
song. Lady Gaga, Poker Face. She was kind of later into
A banger.
that range, but very good. And then also Bubbly by Colby Collet. I love Colby Collet.
I should have put Michael Bublé on our list or Coldplay, just to be obnoxious because I
I
remember.
thought about putting Coldplay on there. They had some heaters.
I know. We listened to a lot of Coldplay was my breakup album. My one breakup album when my heart got broken in high school. I would just listen to Coldplay, and we'd play Halo, and I'd just be sitting there like weeping, because I was a little bitch.
Just weeping.
Sensitive boy I was, and now look at me, the jaded fuck I am now. Nah, dude, this is like it was such a trip to like try and think of this stuff. I don't think I want to fucking try and rack my brain this hard ever again.
No,
This was an easy
way
one
too
for
hard.
me.
I mean, it was easy. I don't
Really?
know.
Way too hard. Way too hard for me.
We'll leave the episode in suspense of what next week's gonna. Will it be a top 10?
Yeah, we'll do
Will it be a normal episode? Will it be a guest episode? Is it gonna be a day with Zach?
I'll never say that again.
I know. I'm
I'll never
just
say
saying.
guest episode again. That
Guest
was
episode.
terrible.
You don't want
Yeah.
to trademark that?
I shame you for that.
Fair
Like,
enough. Hey, I'm used to it. I'm used to bringing shame to you. If you're fucking playing a game
If
of
I was
Pong,
there right
he's
now,
like,
if I was there with you right now, I might spit in your face for saying that. That's terrible.
just spit on my shoe, not the face.
No, face.
No, actually, I'll spit right in your chest.
That's fair. I'll take
In
that.
your open mouth.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, man. Maybe we'll write another movie. Who knows? We'll think.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna leave it in suspense. We haven't had a day at the movies in a while.
that's true.
Eventually, we're gonna have some Day and Dragons. That's gonna be fun. I'll have to
They're
word it.
there.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super down for that. I just started like perusing over the Dragonlance books again. I was like, oh shit, I need to get prepared.
I've literally have a campaign in my mind that I know it's gonna be fucking stupid and awesome. The best part is like I don't know if you guys read what I put, but it basically tells what happened after y'all did what you did, where you were. Sons
After
of
some gang
bitches.
shit.
Yeah, James Woods up to some no good. All of you guys are up to no good. Drip drop boomer. You're all people of legend now. Maybe you'll interact with yourselves again someday. But you know what? Fuck it, y'all. It was just another day with
David.
Adam?
Elliott. You know what? This is a clean break, guys. Felt good.
Yeah, nice.
I'm gonna leave this bit in where we all say some heinous, racist, and sexist shit, if that's fine.
Did we say something racist?
No, I just meant like right now because I haven't stopped the recording.
Oh.
I just want to make it seem
Okay.
like I'll
I
put
mean-
this really down low.
The show has ended. The show has ended.